Yo, yo. What up, guys? Bon Rogers. Starting us off with the 9.99. So stoked for some snow. Thank you, Bon. I appreciate that. Let me get music. I think our music died. I was listening to some Audio Slave. All right, now we're rolling. What up, Justin? What up, Levi? Mark? Michael Rubinton? Walton? Ron Wilson? Chin? What's up, Jay? What's up, Regina? Let me know if that music's too loud when you guys can. What's up, Instagram? USAF Future Pilot. I'm a big fan. What's up, man? RHYS. Like a stone. Nothing like Chris Cornell. I know. I was debating playing it on the stream. Finally, some snow. Yeah, looks like a good little system moving through. But we need it. Okay. We're gonna go to Deer Valley. Yeah, I'll be at Deer Valley on Saturday. Should be a good one. Conditions in Park City. It's been pretty dry everywhere, but this weekend it should change. Park City's a little bit light just in terms of what's open. Can we shred this weekend? What's up, Jason? Big storm this weekend. Where are you going? Deer Valley on Saturday, then have yet to determine where I'm going to go Sunday. Sunday's likely going to be the big day. But I don't know yet. Might rip Alta. Just a little bit timid to use all my Alta Bird days. I could potentially see myself go back to Deer Valley if it's good on Saturday. I think like the issue is that there's it's like we're getting snow, but really there's nothing open at the moment. So it's kind of like this weird feeling. Just ordered some fresh zipline poles. Nice. Baby sis Olivia is cute as a button. Yeah, that was her first day skiing. She's not a big skier. Most snow is going to fall Saturday night. Yeah. Saturday should be pretty good too, but the big day should be Sunday. What's up, Robert? What up, Erica? What's up, Ravi Ravit? Crystal Mountain opening. Nice. Ever ski out east? Not really. Can't hear background music because I'm listening to all the Christmas songs. Oh, I love Christmas music. That's a good that's a good excuse. Bird open today for the employees. Nice. That's sweet that they do that for you guys. When's the next van build? 100K instead of Ice Coast. You don't gotta ask me twice. We'll do a replacement. Instead of the Ice Coast, we'll do another van build. I don't know. Maybe potentially next summer, but I'm not sure. What's up, Joe? What's up, John Podles? Jerry Cross. I was thinking about heading to the Catskills next week. Nice. Snow has been looking good for New York. Is Deer Valley opening any Mayflower this season? No. I think Mayflower's like next year. I'm fully ready to be bombarded with videos of you shredding the gnar. We've already been bombarding it, man. Yeah, I don't know what my plan is, to be honest, on Sunday. I mean, I'd like to go up to Little Cottonwood. Again, it's just I'd be using 3 of my 7 days already. And yeah, it's gonna. I don't know. I think it's gonna be one one of those days where it's going to be pretty gnarly to get up there, but I could see myself at Deer Valley if it goes well Saturday. I might just double dip Deer Valley. Kesley at the gym. Michael Rubinson with the 20. Thank you for the 20, man. Who do we need to harass to get you an Alta Bird pass? Dude, I know, man. I was thinking about, like, trying to hit up Alta or someone. Just being like, look, man, what do I got to do to get a pass? I don't know, man. It's such a bummer. I'm like, man, maybe next year I just shouldn't even bother with, like, all these passes and just spend the money on an Alta Bird pass and, like, an epic local and just stay here and just ski the Bird, Alta, and, like, Park City. Thank you for the 1999, man. What up, Shane? What up, Instagram? Sorry, I haven't seen anything. Kyle Harvey with the Canadian 20. Thank you, Kyle. Fire that stoke button back up. Good to see you, dude. Great content recently, adding more family action. Enjoy seeing you rip around with them. Kyle, thank you for the Canadian 20, my friend. Good to see you as well, man. Been a minute. Glad you enjoy the vids. I enjoy putting some different people in there, so it's not always about me. But yeah, excited. There should be kind of this next little 4 or 5 day push, or I like to call it a 4-day bender because that's what it feels like when I do these. Should be pretty fun with Snowbird, you know, Snow Basin's opening, Deer Valley, Sundance. So there's a lot coming up. But thank you for the 20, Michael. Thank you for the 20. Solitude Sunday could be the move. I know. That's what I was thinking. Solitude Sunday. Man, it's just right now it's hard to make any decisions because there's still nothing open at these mountains. Like I looked Solitude today, it's still the same run under Moonbeam. So I don't know exactly what the move is. Deer Valley's saying they're going to open with like 7 lifts again and all this sort of stuff. So who knows? I mean, first sort of big pow day, but I do think Saturday, Sunday, and yeah, it's gonna be what it is, man. We're just gonna do our best and we'll find some fresh snow. But do you ever track on the Icon app leaderboards? I don't even have the Icon app, so to answer your question, no. Where do I get your Stoke Squad gear? New to the group. All the gear, stickers, and there's like a hat and a hoodie basically is on my website, lukescatania.com/shop. It should be right in the description of the live stream if you're interested. How many miles does Luna have? Luna has about 112,000. Any advice for someone who's lived in Texas, planning on moving to Colorado or Utah? First thing is make sure you have a car that's capable of handling the snow. 4-wheel drive, you know, snow tires, chains, all that sort of stuff would be my number one piece of advice, especially coming from somewhere like Texas. We should start an Alta Bird fun. Realistically, what time do you need to get in the canyon on a POW day? It honestly all depends. If they don't close the canyon, which, to be honest, like I don't think they're going to be closing the canyon this weekend. Like, I don't know. I would be there really no later than like 6:30. Sometimes they'll close the canyon and announce that it's going to open at like 8, and that's where it just gets insane because everyone's waiting and it just gets so backed up. But to be honest, man, I don't think the parking lots don't open up till 7 at Elton and Snowbird anyways, but you really can't get up the canyon early enough, in my opinion. The earlier, the better. The Stoke Squad meetup is March 9th and 10th. That is confirmed dates. March 9th and 10th at Park City and Solitude. Alex Oates with the $9.99 and Mark with the 10. Thank you guys. Ripping a very powder-filled home run on Park PCMR this weekend. I know, that's what I keep saying. It's like, I think unless you're up in Alta or Snowbird, it's just hard to tell what exactly is going to be open. So that is why I keep talking about Deer Valley. Deer Valley could be a sleeper of a move. I don't know. Squad up, place an order for the Tiger Camo and Stoke sweatshirt today. Pumped to rock the stream look. I know, Mark. I saw that. Thank you, man. I also shipped out your sticker today as well, so hopefully you'll get all that stuff soon. Thank you, dude. I love the Tiger Camo hat. I will not be at Vail December 23rd. What up, Eric? I think I just answered this in the YouTube stream, but I don't even have the Icon app, so I don't even track on it. If I make it to the meetup this year, I'm going to wear my Stoke Squad flag as a cape. Dude, that's a great idea. The tracking app I use is called Ski Tracks. I don't believe it was free. I think I had to pay like $1.99, but it's only a one-time charge. Your videos are getting only through the F1 off-season. Matt, you're telling me, dude. I was just telling Joe, I'm like, dude, I wish that they didn't have to take a break. Like, it kind of sucks. Solitude's going to have Powderhorn opening Sunday. Solitude will be the move, says Tanner Sundwell. Have you ever tried snowboarding? I've not tried snowboarding, no. Checking in and checking out. Being dragged to the bar. Lucas, how can we get you on the Park City ski drawing event? You can't. I'm at Jackson Hole for work. 0 snow. Oh, the chat's going way faster, I feel like, tonight. I can't keep up. Do you need chains if you have 3? No, technically you don't need chains. Like, if you want to talk, like, legally, the traction law is if you don't have 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, you have to have 3-peat rated snow tires on all 4 tires. Or chains on the chains on your vehicle. So if you have 2-wheel drive, if you have 3-peat rated snow tires, legally you are not in violation of the law. However, it is a good idea to still use chains. But yeah. Yeah, an Alta Bird Pass 3100. There's an Alta week pass for 1,000, which honestly wasn't a bad deal. And then also there's a Snowbird season pass for 1,500, which I'm kind of like, do I just say screw it and just buy it and then just not travel as much? The whole thing last year was I did that big trip, so I was kind of like, that's why I didn't pursue a Snowbird pass, because I just felt like I wasn't really going to be here. So I don't know, man. I probably won't go to Snow Basin this weekend, Carter Johnson. I was thinking about going to Snow Basin on Friday, but I'm just like, man, I don't know what to do with the storm, right? I'm already panicking. I'm already freaking out. I'm having pow anxiety, all right? I might have to send the Stoke shotgun solo. Just cop the stick. I'm going to be the drippiest on the mountain. Hey, man, for some people, it's all about the drip, but... What up, Steven, on Instagram? Is the Discord the place to arrange Stoke Squad member meetups on the slopes? That is a great place to do it, Geezy Gamer. It's just, I think we have over 800 members in the Discord now, which is pretty crazy. We might hit 1,000 this season, would be really cool. But it's a, yeah, that is definitely a good place to just kind of be like, hey, I'm going to Beaver Creek this week, and anyone around, stuff like that. There's not. I don't think there's a midweek Alta Bird, Levi. There's a midweek Alta, but I don't think there's a midweek Alta Bird. But midweek Alta for 1,000 is kind of like a good deal, or a full Snowbird season pass for 1,500. I'm kind of like, dude. Buy a Snowbird pass and a full icon. Unlimited bird days, and you'll get 7 icon days at Alta. That is honestly what I think I might do. Joe was talking about the 5-day flex pass for 500, which is still not a bad deal. But I'm like, will I use 5 days at Snowbird? I don't know. I feel like it's something I got to stop thinking about and just let it rip. Are you going to make the trip to Cali? Yeah, I'll definitely go to Mammoth again this year. I really like Mammoth. I could see myself going to Mammoth over any other California mountain, to be honest. I don't really even have that big of a desire to go to Tahoe again at this point, but. Have you ever been skiing in New Hampshire? No, I have never been to the state of New Hampshire. Just got a couple stickers. Stoke. Let's go, Jordan Lee. Thank you. Why you rocking Armada instead of Montec this season? Just because. Just changed it up. No particular reason. You trying to hit Snowbird January 22nd to 23rd. Trying to hit Snowbird every single day if I could. Snowbird plus icon is the move. Can I get your stickers sent to Scotland? Yes, I don't think I've ever sent a sticker to Scotland, but we'll try it. I've sent stickers to Germany, New Zealand, Australia, the United Kingdom, Estonia, Kakistan. So yes, to answer your question, I do ship the stickers internationally. Germany's the only place I really had an issue with. For some reason, the customs, they just like didn't, I don't know. But yeah, we can try it. Worst case, they'll be returned to back to me, and then we'll figure it out. Are we gonna have a meetup this week? I'm racking up drinks tonight. Hey Lucas, how are your ski boots doing? I have the same boots and have experienced similar issues. If there are any water leakage issues into the boots. Honestly, boots are way better. I did have, this is something I did off, I didn't make a video about it, and I'm willing to share it on the stream because people who are here are, yeah, you guys are all homies, but I did add boot heaters, so I've been using boot heaters for the past like 3 days, and I had dude blow out my right heel a little bit more, that same pocket that I showed in the video, and the boots have been great. Overall, they've been really, really good. I haven't had any sort of water leakage or anything like that, so I would say right now my boots are basically 90, I don't know, pretty damn close to 100% all good now. So I just think they had a really gnarly break-in period, and yeah, all that sort of stuff. Found your channel a few weeks ago. I'll be at Snowbird January 9th to 13th. Any chance I see you? There definitely is a chance. Snowmass also had a good run open. What's up, Mark? I'm still in the very early stages of it, but I think we could see a pretty elaborate Aspen trip in January. It would be really, really cool. So nothing totally confirmed yet, but I think there might be a pretty gnarly little Aspen trip going on. So I'm excited. Good to hear that, Mark. You gonna make it out to Bachelor? Maybe, that'd be cool. Kirkwood. It's a problem, man. There's so many places that, you know, I know that like Bachelor, I'm sure on like a good day is sick. Kirkwood on a good day is sick. Like there's so many places that are just all amazing. Have you been skiing in North Dakota? No, I haven't. You hitting a Big Sky this year? Maybe. Do you ever hit park? No, I do not hit the park. I do not ski the park. If you're looking for park skiers, I am not the guy to watch. Where did you first learn to ski? Park City, Utah. Abe's top 5 really made me think about you. I know. Abe's top 5 video makes me want to just like delete my channel. I was like, all right, I've had enough. It was a nice run while it lasted, and then it also just really like inspired me. But man, I don't know how he does what he does, but yeah, Japan looks pretty damn unreal. Just ordered one of the cool camo Stoke hats. Let's go. This is the green tiger camo. Comes in this one or black. I saw you made it Abe's top 5 runs video. Nice. I know. I honestly wasn't expecting that. At first I saw the Stoke Elks on the chair and I was like, oh my god, it's me. Then I was in like the number 5. That was so cool. And he was really nice. He gave me like inspiration credit in the comments and stuff. So that was really nice of him. He didn't have to do that. What's up, Mark? Stepped away and thought I heard someone asked if you'd be on The Bachelor. No, Bachelor Mountain in Oregon. Have you tried any Black Diamond ski clothing? I've not tried any Black Diamond ski clothing. Yo, sick, the bird opened smart, the hat shipping overseas. It wouldn't have shipped to my address. Really? Really? There could be a chance. I thought they did ship internationally. But to be honest, there could be a chance they don't. Things we learned this week. Levi War is him, says Jared. Verstappen or Leclerc? Verstappen. I like Leclerc. I just like Verstappen more. Where did you learn how to ski? Park City Mountain. Did you see Abe's video? Yeah. Dude, I watched Abe's video on the TV, and I watched it on this 5K monitor, then I watched it on my phone. Then I texted him, asked him some questions. I was like, dude, I need to know some stuff. Put the Stoke shotgunners on the big screen again. Hey, if you guys send me a Stoke shotgun, when the stream goes rated PG-13, I'll show it. Are you going to go to Park City opening day on December 5th? What? I believe Park City already opened, my friend. I could be wrong, though. The park edit you did early in the year was sick. You should do more of that. I'm down to film park for sure. I'm super down to follow cam people. That's kind of what I was doing before I YouTube more, was I would just go to the park and just film kids, follow them off the jumps and stuff. So I love doing that. I mean, December 26th to 31st, what resort should I hit up on Icon? You can basically hit up every resort. I would recommend hitting up Deer Valley, go to the Cottonwoods, go up north to like Snow Basin as well. Will you be at A Basin? No, I will not be then. Did the clothes ship to Canada? To be honest, I don't know. I would try it, see if they go. Abe with the Stoke bomb. I'd watch Luke on The Bachelor. If you went on The Bachelor, you could buy an Elta Bird Pass. When is the last time you skied at Purgatory in Wolf Creek? I've never skied at Purgatory or Wolf Creek. Will you be at A Basin from December 22nd to January 2nd? No. I will be in Utah, likely with my dad, my mom, my sister, skiing Park City and the surrounding areas. GoPro or Insta360 to add to collecting some color clips. Keep them coming. This is what I tell people. I would assume you're talking about GoPro Max versus Insta360. If you don't use Adobe Premiere Pro, and you don't have experience in editing, I would recommend the Insta360. If you do use Adobe Premiere Pro, and the plugin, the FX Reframe plugin, I believe the quality of the Max is still far superior to the Insta360, but from a usability standpoint, the GoPro Max is a lot harder to use. That's what I tell people. So if you're just looking for a camera that you can guarantee get some 360 clips, I think the Insta360 is a great option. When you coming out east? Likely, I probably won't be coming out east, to be honest. See you, Chin. Gotta yell at them some more. I feel like I've answered this A Basin question 3 times now. 4 times now. This person just has spammed it. Highly recommend Big Sky and Bridge if you're splitting your season 1 to come up to Montana. Yeah, I've been to Big Sky before. Big Sky was rad. I definitely want to try out Bridger Bowl. It just sucks that it's not on any of the passes. I would film kids is a crazy statement out of context. I guess so. Yeah, I guess I didn't think of that. What I meant by that is I would go to the park, the Three Kings Park, and just have my GoPro out, and I would just ask kids, like, yo, can I follow you? Be like, yeah, dude. And that's it. I met some really cool skiers that way. Solitude's opening Apex for the Utah squad. Supposedly much more opening Saturday as well. Will you visit Colorado? I don't know. I don't have any huge plans to do Colorado, but I would like to get back there. What up, Zooade on Instagram? Have you been to June Mountain? No, I have not been to June Mountain. Have you been to Mammoth? Yes, there's a bunch of videos on my channel from Mammoth. I love Mammoth. I think it's a great place. Gonna be at Snowbird tomorrow. Gonna be awesome. Let's hope so. It's definitely not gonna stack up to last year at the Bird, where I think the only thing they're opening is the tram for Regulator Johnson and then Gadzoom. So no Peruvian this year, but should still be fun. When is more expected to open at Park City? I honestly have no idea. I have no mountain information. Been loving the content, my dude. Ride vibes. Thank you. Wish I could skip school and ski tomorrow, says Levi. Do you have any plans to get to Alps ever in your life? I mean, with those types of statements, I would like to think that at some point in my life, I will ski over in Europe, but at the moment I have no plans. If there was an opportunity or some sort of funding behind the trip, I would definitely be down, but at this point I don't have any plans to go, but hopefully at one point in my life I'll make it out there. Your mom is great. Love to see her back on skis after shows. It's great to see you get ski with the fam. Yeah, she's been doing really well. She went out and skied this weekend with her friends, so do you know about Shred for Red? Yes, I do. Are you and your girlfriend still together? Yes, we are. Rent a ski bike and rip it. Will you go to Snowbird opening day? Yes, I will be at Snowbird opening day tomorrow. What is the best ski resort in Utah and why Alta? Alta's definitely pretty sick. I just planned my trip to Park City March. Said they won't be able to make it to the Stoke Squad meetup though. Oh, bummer, Jake. But congrats on the trip, dude. That'll be sick. Do you know Jonathan Buckhouse? Yes, I do. He's a very cool guy. I met you last winter and you're awesome. Love what you're doing. Thank you, Chase. You're going to make an update on Luna. What do you mean by that? Any plans to branch out merch into more clothes gear? To be honest, I would love to. Merch, the whole merch thing is just stressful for me because I haven't found a place that when you drop ship, which is what the merch is right now, meaning I don't stock the product. I mean, I designed it, I like host it, but I'm not stocking the product. Like all the stickers I'm sending out, you know, I'm writing them down, sending them out. The merch isn't like that. And I just haven't found a place that gives a lot of options, and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't like doing the merch. I feel like I need more help with it, or just someone to help guide me with it. But, you know, the way it's set up now, it's at least, I feel like I'm still in control of it. When people want to get involved, then it's like, you know, there's always an alternate agenda. And, so I'm a little bit tentative to move into like actual gear, just because the quality has to be great. So I think maybe down the road, if this whole thing is still going on, it's a possibility. But are you ever going to travel all of the US and go to all the ski resorts? No, I have no desire to go to all of the ski resorts. I just want to ski steep terrain and ski powder. That's it. I have no desire to go ski other little resorts and stuff like that. Just give me unlimited POW days and give me Snowbird, and that's all I will ski. Why do you use Armada skis over other ski brands? I just like the skis. Yeah, no crazy reason. Just for the same reason why you use the skis that you use. So I just like Armada. I like that they are a freestyle orientated brand. It's not like Armada has like a race ski that people use, you know. So I just think that they align with sort of my style of skiing and all that sort of stuff. When are the meetups this year? The meetup is March 9th and 10th at Park City in Solitude. Ray J with the 10. Yo squad, peace and blessings. Cool video A put out with you. I wouldn't really say it's with me, but I'm in the first little bit of it. But yeah, very cool video that Abe put out. And if you like very good quality, you know, filmmaking, that's the person you gotta watch. Are you going to Snow Basin opening day? No, I am not. Doesn't make it to New Zealand. Okay. I could always buy one, Chris, and send it to myself. That is an option. Any plans to come east? There's no plans to come east, Matt. The red and yellow Cannondale from the mid-90s. Dude, that thing's iconic. Are you going to Mount Hood? I don't know. Lucas, my mom really liked that you let me in the video. Wants a new Christmas present. Tell your mom she does not need to send me a Christmas present, but that's very nice of her. And thank you for being in the video, man. How are you doing? Just joined. I'm doing well. Chilling. Stoke Squad beanie next. To be honest, man, I have a beanie. I don't know. I didn't want to put too much stuff up. I was like, let me just do a hat and a hoodie, whatever, and a flag. I mean, I have shirts, I have the beanies. I didn't want to cannibalize other stuff. I didn't want it to feel like I was just bombarding stuff. That's why I didn't even announce it. Like, I didn't make an official post. I never said anything. Just like, so. What's up, Dakota? I almost froze to death today. Damn, how cold was it? How warm was it, should I say? Ski bike rental. If you ever want to come to Colorado, we have some passes y'all can have when y'all come out. Where to? Have you skied with Kai Jones? No. Alta videos are the best. I know, Alta videos are pretty sweet. I definitely need to get there more. That's why I'm kind of like, maybe I should just get the Snowbird season pass. Then I just use my 7 days or whatever at Elta. Am I going to Sun Valley this year? Probably not. I feel like I've had my Sun Valley share. JJ's versus White Walker 116. That's the question. That is the question. I think if you have other POW skis, I think the White Walker 116 is a move. I think if you're looking for a 116 that you kind of want to use as an all mountain ripper, I think the JJ is would be a better resort type ski because there's more camber in it and it's the poplar ash core, so it's going to be a little bit more durable. I think the White Walker 116 would be a tougher ski to daily at a resort, to be honest. And it's a lot softer and lighter and there's a smaller edge on it, so I just think it's going to be a little bit less resilient to general wear and tear that you would get at a resort. Where do you recommend to get your first set of skis and gear? If you can, I would go to like your local ski shop. At least get fitted and stuff like that, and then you can kind of know what you like. But there are big websites, Backcountry, Evo, that kind of host a bunch of gear. But I would recommend you to try to go to a local ski shop first if you have one. But I know not everyone lives in a place where they can. Open Snow says Powder Mountain's getting 40 inches. Yeah, northern Utah is supposed to, like, I say northern Utah, but like the northern part of Salt Lake's supposed to get hammered pretty good. What did you enjoy about biochemistry as a major? I don't know. I just kind of like that I set my mind to something challenging like that and, stuck it out and did it. I think it just... I truly did like the analytical side of math and science and sort of the hands-on approach with the labs, but that was a very, very challenging part of my life. So looking back at it, I'm glad I stuck through it and did it. But in the moment, I feel like there wasn't much that I enjoyed about it, just because a lot of it was so abstract. Physical chemistry, like deriving the ideal gas law. That stuff is just like, it's so abstract with it. Yeah, I'm very, very glad that I stuck through that part of my life. So about 3 stickers from Mercedes, only sent 2. Carter, please email me and we'll get that all fixed up for you. Let me look. Yeah, I will, I'll make a note on this. Kai Jones is my second idol behind you, Lucas. Just bought a TM40. How to get to shoot smoother? I have no idea, man. Mine's just complete stock. I just took it out of the box and shot it. I don't really know much about like how to make them shoot differently. I'm gonna skip down a little bit just because I got so behind. Watch your videos each day. Going to Snowbird in 7 days. The homie Jay go with the 106s. Mark Schnell open tomorrow. I just like saying Mark Schnell. Unfortunately, I don't think so. I don't think really anything off the front side. I guess maybe not the front side. That's not the right way to say it, but anything kind of in the Peruvian tram side is going to be open. Northern Utah finna get pimped this weekend. Level 9 Sports is a great place for gear to get priced too. Yeah. Or like local ski swaps. Again, maybe you don't have them, but that's always usually at the start of each year. Places will have like ski swaps, gear swaps. That's another good spot. What do you think is the best Armada ski to try if I like the Bent 100? Maybe the ARV 106, but I think you'll find that the 106 is a lot stiffer than the Bent Chetler. What's up, Ron Wilson? 27 in Charlotte. Are you in Park City? Yes, I am. Are ski bikes allowed at Deer Valley? I have no idea. Beginner learning videos. I really choose to stay away from any sort of tips or advice videos just because it's like kind of a realm I don't want to get into. So, yeah, Chris, just shoot me a message on Instagram. We can try to set something up. I don't know for sure. I sent stickers to someone in New Zealand who said they didn't receive them, and then I got them back. So I sent him like a first class whatever, and it cost me like $42 for like a $5 sticker, which I just ate that because I was like, he just wants the sticker. So I got to see what it's gonna cost, but yeah. When you got your boot fitting, did you buy the boots right then? No, I bought the boots through a whole different system. That's, again, why when I say the 130s weren't in stock the way that I was buying, the way I got the boots through a different sort of program, and then brought them to the fitter. Do you think you were going to Aspen this year? I think I will go to Aspen this year, yeah. Where did you get your boots fitted? I got my boots fitted at Cole Sports. I made a whole video on the channel about a few days ago talking about the whole thing. What's up, Grace? It's been a crazy week. Jumping on to say hello. Hello. What are your thoughts about your snowboarder followers? It's all good, all love. There's way more snowboarder followers than I thought. People in real life, they'll come up and say, I watch the videos and they're a snowboarder. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Going to Sun Valley this year? No, I'm not going to Sun Valley this year. Have you ever skied rode with the Board Progression guys? Yes, I have. I rode with Board Progression at Sundance opening day last year. And I ran into one of the filmers, I think, or something for Dan, who's the Board Progression guy at Snowbird once. But the one time I truly rode with him was at Sundance opening day. Which camera do you use? I use a Canon R6 Mark II. There's also a video on the channel about, I don't know, maybe a month ago now that has all my camera gear that I use. Just started medical school. Good for you, Joel. Congrats, dude. There's times where I'm like, man, maybe I should have just stuck it out, went to medical school. At this point, if I just stuck it out, I would be practicing by now. But, you know, I also wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. One thing I'd like to see you do is overviews of the mountains, not necessarily views, just the different areas of the mountain and their terrain. Sometimes folk only cover 1% of the mountain. That's me. Yeah, I don't really... To be honest, I don't really go to a lot of the part of the mountain. I just typically go to the more advanced areas. To be honest, my bread and butter, what I do is just an authentic ski vlog. That's just kind of what I do. Everything else falls short to just me going out and skiing and making a video. Yeah, I am racing next year, Eric. What advice would you give an intermediate skier? My biggest advice, without knowing anything about you, what skis you have, where you ski, what you like to ski, is just always try to keep your hands pointing down the hill. Keep your hands up in front of you and reaching down the hill. And slow down. That would be my next thing. I think people ski too fast when they don't really have the skills to back up that speed. I get skiing fast is fun, but I would slow down a bit, focus on your turns and the fundamentals, and the speed will come after. I really enjoyed the Montec that I used for the past 2 years. I thought for the price point, the Montec is very good. I never had an issue with it. And I feel like I've used it in quite a few different situations. The gear I'm using now is a lot nicer, but it's also, 2-3 times more money. So, but yeah, I had no issue with the Montec that I used. Did you have to pay extra for the fitting? Yes, typically you have to pay for a boot fitting. I didn't have to pay for like the footbeds and stuff like that. Dude gave me a really, really solid deal. So I believe I paid for the fitting, but I didn't pay for the footbeds. But yeah. Do pigeons have feelings? I think so. Steamboat would be rad. I like Steamboat. I love Dan from BP. Yeah, Dan's a really nice guy. You going to Crystal this year? I don't know. I'd like to. I really like Crystal. But yeah, just trying to line up a powder day like that. I mean, it's a little bit. I'm sure it's awesome. I'm sure it's great. When are you going to get to Jackson Hole? I don't know when exactly, but I think I'll definitely, that's a place pretty confident I'll get up to this year. Have you ever snowboarded? No, I've not snowboarded. Did you get sponsored by Armada this year? No, I'm not sponsored by Armada. Ski bum life is better than medical school. Oh man. Yeah, I just don't like stressing about money, to be honest. I'm in the position that money money creates happiness, and money's what makes the world go round. And unfortunately, sometimes, yeah, I feel like with medical school and that stuff, you have a lot more secure of a future. But that's just my opinion on it. I really just didn't want to I just didn't want to have to pay for two sets of tires. Tires are expensive, and the KO2s are a great tire in the snow. And yeah, I just didn't want to have to. Yeah, I mean, tires for the van are not cheap, so it just comes down to money, man. That's like what I was just saying. Everything comes down to money. So I just think that the KO2s I put on brand new set this year are very good. So how do you line the GoPro Max, and what mount do you like the most? I put the GoPro Max right on the front of my helmet, if that's what you mean. What mount do you like the most? Honestly, the mount that I've been enjoying is I'm still trying to fine tune it. That's kind of why I have it with me, but I like the boom mount. It's really cool. Just something new. Maybe it's just because I've used the same angles for the past 2 years, so this is a cool mount, but a little bit more invasive, you could say. We'd miss you if you went to med school. I mean, yeah, it's too late now. I mean, I'm not going to med school now. I'm just saying that was the path I was on. You know, that's why I have a degree in biochemistry and stuff like that. So, coming to Snowbird next week. Any things I should know? Be careful. I mean, be very, very careful. I think Little Cottonwood is one of the few places that just requires a ton of snow to actually fill in. So even though it might look good, there's going to be so many rocks and down trees and twigs and stumps. Like, you have to be very, very careful. That's what I would say for a next week trip. Even if it snows 30 inches, still be very careful. Do you like the show Seinfeld? I don't know if I've ever really watched it. When you going to Whistler? I don't know if I'm going to Whistler. If I go to Whistler, it might be in February, because I think I have a kicking horse trip kind of lined up in February. But yeah, I probably won't be up there before then. My favorite groomer at PCMR is called, it's right underneath the Silverlode lift. I don't know which one it's called. Maybe is Jay in here? Maybe Jay could help me out. But it's literally, it's a, I think it's a black diamond groomer, but it's long, it's really steep, and it's fast. That's probably my favorite groomer. That or like Parley's Park's another good one. Sunnyside, those are all good. Are you racing the M2 again? Yeah, right now the plan is to do the M2 again. And I think the following year would be 2025 to be moving up into GT4 and or a different Porsche series. But yeah, right now we've been spending a lot of time getting the M2s all fixed up. Hidden trail called Two Idiots off Lady Morgan. How can I find it then if it's unnamed? Ah, there you go. Thanks, Ben. If you buy the boots at Cole Sports, then you don't pay for the fitting, just the foot beds. So there you go. That makes sense. I know that 100K for the East Coast, hear me at 1 mil and go to the Midwest. Sure, man. I'll give you that deal because that's, yeah, I don't even think there's a million skiers on freaking YouTube, but yeah. I'll give you that deal. That means we're never going to the Midwest. Yeah, that's really why I didn't. I was just like, I don't have the passion to go be a doctor, you know, and it's not something that I would feel like I could do the rest of my life if I don't actually like it. But yeah, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, you know. I don't know. I feel like I know some people who are doctors that wouldn't say that they like absolutely love it, and they are doing it for the money, but will you rip some Stoke shotguns with the boys at the Solitude meetup? To be honest, man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about some. I think if I had more than like 2 beers, I'd be pretty toast. So I really don't drink. But yeah, we'll just have to see. I put my hands in my boots, only ski on my hands. Millions of doctors, handful of ski vloggers, you're living the dream. Sure, yeah, you can say that, but what do I do when I'm 40, you know? What do I do when I'm 45? That's what I get worried about. Are you earning 6 figures running and creating content for your channel? Very close. Very close between, especially now, it's definitely, there's been more revenue streams this year, especially with the stickers and the merchandise. And then there's definitely been more interest in partnering with the channel, which I didn't have last year. And then I always have the option to do some freelance video work. So kind of all that combined gets me close. It's not as big as it was last year, because last year I did more freelance work last year. This year I kind of went away with freelance work to fully focus on the YouTube channel. So I kind of took a hit more on the revenue side, but I've been able to make a lot more videos. So where did the name Luna come from for the van? I identify with a wolf, to be honest. So Luna kind of was derived from that. Sponsor the squad. Lucas to NASCAR. What are your favorite skis you've ever used? Probably my White Walker 121s. That ski is incredibly fun. It's very lively, and it's like putting I don't know, it's just like putting It's like having a sports car on your feet, in my opinion. It's very, very fun to ski with. I like the JJs. The JJs are great, but the White Walker 121 is a very cool ski. It's a bummer that it's so short. Let's talk about the storm coming over the weekend. Kevin Blowers, nice. Yeah, dude, you definitely got to come back to VIR. I've never used 013Ps, 013Ps. I don't even know what they're called. You have 1 mil within 5 years. 5 years, I'll be 35 years old. That's crazy. At that point, might as well just hang him up, dude. Going skiing at Palisades Squaw. To be honest, man, I've never been to that Palisades area and been able to see what I'm skiing. And so I couldn't even tell you. I don't even think I've skied an intermediate run there. I've either been in my van waiting for the storm to pass, or I've been like in a whiteout up at KT22 or something. So I really can't tell you. I don't know that mountain well enough, and every time I'm there, it's just been pure chaos. It's not too late to go to med school still. Oh my god. How much does it cost to ski every single day? I have no idea, man. I have the Epic and Icon Pass, so I'm not buying like day tickets to ski. I buy like 2 basically mega passes, and it gives me access to resorts. What goggles should I get that go with the white Montec camo coat? Ooh. The white zip lines would be pretty sick with white camo. But what do you do when you're 65? Then you actually become a ski bum, because then you have money to retire and not worry about it. Especially this day and age, 60 is going to be like the new 40. While driving, do you... music. I'm just not a podcast person. I don't listen to podcasts. I don't even like... Yeah. I'm just a purely a music guy. Or honestly, sometimes I'll just drive in silence and talk to myself. Trying to edit some footage. Did you have to add a GoPro reframe plugin? Yes, you have to get the FX reframe plugin if you use Adobe Premiere. It's called FX reframe. Just Google it. It should come up. You need to download it, add it to Adobe Premiere, and then you can reframe the footage. That's after you export out of GoPro Player. You got to bring it into GoPro Player, export it out of GoPro Player, and then bring it into Adobe Premiere Pro. What's your dream ski destination? At this point, I think Japan would be pretty wild. I've been watching some of very old Yoon Olsen videos from like 6 years ago. This was such a pure time, I feel like, in the YouTube world. And I think Japan on like an actual Japan dump would be cool. My only thing with it is it just looks so mellow, but I know it's just kind of more about the experience and like the skiing pow. But at this point, that's kind of where I would love to ski. British Columbia was a big one. Banff was a big one. Any advice for a new skier going into their second season opening? I mean, have fun, dude. That's like the biggest thing. If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. You're kind of defeating the point while you're out there. You know, the only person that you're really competing with, or the only thing, you know, is yourself. That's what makes skiing really cool, you know? So have fun, enjoy yourself, and go at your own pace. You should learn to skateboard. I used to try to skateboard years ago, but yeah, it's just... I think I'm gonna stick with just learning how to mountain bike next year, playing paintball, racing cars. I don't need another sort of hobby. DPS ski thoughts. Never used them. They look sweet. They're very expensive, so they must be pretty good. Opinion on the new ARV 100. I think they're cool. My only gripe with the 100s is that they aren't edgeless on the tip and tail, and they're kind of a different edge wall construction. I've been touching them when I went to go to the ski shop, so I just feel like they should have went with the edgeless tip and tails, but I think it's a unique sort of park / all mountain ski, but it's still made out of the Karuba core, so it's interesting because it's like typically a park ski I feel like is a little bit of a I just feel like 100 millimeter underfoot is like definitely on the bigger end for park skiing, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what the ski is positioned for, to be honest. What's your favorite backcountry spot? I've literally never backcountry skied in my life. I'm 34, still semi-ripping. Driving in silence and talking to yourself is the goat. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. 57 and retiring next month. That's low-key the dream, man. To be honest, that's the dream. You should stop by Wolf Creek. $66 lift ticket. That's a good deal. I think it depends if you want a 2-piece boot or a 3-piece boot, MK. I think if you're looking for a 3-piece boot, I think Del Bello's kind of the cream of the crop when it comes to that. I think for 2-piece, Atomic makes great boots. Salomon makes great boots. So I've been happy with my boots so far, to be honest. I feel like my skiing has gotten better, and I attribute some of that to the boots. "5 years, hang them up when I'm 35. I said that 30 years ago. My kids tell me I'm over the hill and gaining speed." Yeah, I mean, of course I'll be skiing my whole life. I just don't know, how long I can do this for, which is make these videos, But I'll worry about that when the time comes, I guess. I think the 116s are way softer than the 106s. My 106s is the stiffest ski I have. So yeah, the 116 is just like a softer 106 in my opinion. Are you ever going to ski out of the country? I'd like to one day. I'd like to think I will. Any plans to ski in Alaska? I've skied Alaska, oh man, 5 years ago now. I was up in Alyeska. I did heli skiing for a day and I skied the resort, which was really cool. But yeah, I'd love to go back. I use Epidemic Sound for my music, Carter. I'll be at Deer Valley opening day Saturday, and then Sunday is still TBD. What are you doing for Christmas? Probably just hanging out with my family here in Park City. All these skis blurred the line nowadays. Yeah, I know. '17, I just did my first trip of Black Diamond. Nice. Snowbird or Alta, big storm this weekend? Maybe, man. I don't know yet. I was hoping Matt and DC would be in here. Val, Colorado could have sprung for some new red paint. We actually all went to dinner last night. It was Jay, Matt Edwards, and DC, myself, and Tara. We all went to the Boneyard here in Park City, so it was really cool. There for like almost 2 hours. I was getting the inside scoop on all things Park City Mountain. Is Alyeska worth it on its own as a destination? I think so. I think the cool part about Alyeska is that they have everything like right there. You can fly into Anchorage, and it's like a 45-minute drive, and you're at Alyeska. And just the scenery and like the whole place is really cool. I mean, when I went, it was literally 2018, so I'm sure it's changed quite a bit since then. But I think Alyeska, that mountain is it's like an L10 Snowbird. It's a legit freaking mountain. Mammoth announced that Cornice Bowl at the summit will be open for skiing on Friday. Nice. I'm skiing in Juneau and Alyeska early February. That's sick, man. There's a chance I could go to Alyeska. Dude, if you have the opportunity, I would definitely take it. My wife and I just bought Icon passes for our first snowboarding season. We live and travel in advance, hopefully hitting Park City next week. That's sick, man. Park City's actually on the Epic Pass, so I don't know if maybe you bought an Epic Pass or maybe you also have an Epic Pass, but yeah, you won't be able to ski Park City with the Icon Pass, unfortunately. Hitting Telluride this year. I would love to. That is one of the places. Telluride and Crested Butte are places I kind of need to check off my list. I've been to Telluride before, but it was 2 years ago when the snow year was just awful. So... what's up, DC? All-time favorite state to ski in? Utah. There is no better state, in my opinion, than Utah to go skiing. You should go back to Telluride. I would love to go to Telluride, yeah. For a true good snow day. Why has the slow season had such a good slow start? I don't know, man. My guess is literally as good as yours. It's just what happens. I think this is pretty normal, to be honest. I mean, it's a little bit below average, but this is what, you know. Last year was so far from normal that I caution people to compare anything to last year. So got my Montec Fox suit in, thought it looked sharp, good zippers and features. I was a bit snug. There's no stretch at all in that material. I guess my fat ass is an XL now. Yes, that is a good point. And also depending on which type of suit you get, I feel like the anorak style jackets can be a little bit tighter, and I felt like the insulated ones were even snugger than the shells. Best screamer at North Star. I've never been to North Star. What y'all get to eat? I got these Korean street tacos. Tara got a short rib sandwich, and I think everyone else got pizzas. And then we also had some wings and a pretzel. You need a riding buddy tomorrow. I am super down to shred a lap. But yeah, just with me filming, I don't want to take away from your time and stuff like that, but definitely say what up out there. We can catch a lap. 61 years old, still ripping it. Nice. Fernie opens on Saturday. Let's go. Habanero chicken pizza. I just bought some DAHU boots. Dahu. Huh. What's up, Eric Gulseth? I just booked my hotel for the meetup. Let's go. My son Kyle will be there too. Love to hear that, Jeff. I need to send out the official official sign up for the meetup. Not that it's really even that official, but just so I can somehow get a gauge of who's going to be there. I think we've already had a rough count of like 20 people again, so Do you plan to ski in the Alps once? I would love to at some point in my life, but I don't have any plans, man. I don't know how to answer that question. Like, yeah, I would love to. I don't have any plans. Will you hike Palmyra Peak? I would love to. Last time I was there, it wasn't open. Seems pretty cool. What's up, Matt? 22 months. Dinner was dope last night, Lucas. Let's go, Matt. Thank you for the 22 months. Almost 2 years, dude. You're about to get that Illuminati badge. You should ski in Maine. I don't think I should. I don't think I should ski in Maine. Forecast for this weekend is going for 24 at Park City, 35 at Elta. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Little Cottonwood is going to see like closer to 50, dude. I just have a feeling this storm's going to overperform, and it's going to be one of those where it just like snows when it's not supposed to snow. And yeah, I think you're going to see a ton of snow up there. I'm being optimistic. I mean, dude, 35 in Park City. I mean, when do we ever get storms that give us 3 feet like that, like at once? You know, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but typically we'll get a 10-inch storm, you know, in Park City. But 35, it's like, that's what I'm saying. People are like, yo, where are you going Sunday? Where are you going Sunday? I'm like, dude, I don't even know if anyone's going anywhere on Sunday if it really dumps the way it's supposed to dump. That's why I'm like, do I just slide back up to Deer Valley? Could be a good move. Especially if they open like Ontario Bowl again, like they did last year for opening day. Like, dude, great runs, untracked POW. Like, I don't know. That's always the dilemma. Besides camera gear, what are you carrying on the hill? The only thing I'm carrying is camera gear. I have my camera body, I have 2 lenses, I have the GoPro selfie stick, the GoPro boom mount, a microphone. Yeah, so I have all that in my backpack. So, yeah, I don't carry anything else. But the bag at that point weighs probably like, I don't know, 15 pounds. And, you know, the camera body's $2,200. The 2 lenses that I'm carrying are... Yeah, I have like literally about $5,000 on my back, so that's why when people give me shit about my skiing, it's like I doubt there's been many people who ski every single day, one with like a 6-foot selfie pole out in front of them, and then also with all this camera gear on their back. So I couldn't even tell you the last time I didn't ski without a backpack. I don't even know what it feels like anymore. What do you do for lunch on the mountain? I don't eat lunch. If I eat breakfast and I'll go out and ski for 4 hours and then I'll come back and that's that. So I might bring a granola bar when the days get longer, but I don't really eat lunch or anything like that. Would you rather never ski again or quit YouTube? Ah, man, that's a good question. Never ski again or I quit YouTube? It's like, man, I couldn't imagine my life without skiing, but I'm also like, well, shit, if I couldn't do YouTube, then I guess what do I do? When and where's the meetup? The meetup is March 9th and 10th at Solitude and Park City. Been watching you since 5,000 subs, man. Awesome to see your growth. That's pretty OG, man. Not many people have been here since 5K. Thank you, dude. The storm's gonna be nuts. Just here for the reminder that Elta has recorded 66 so far and only got 71.5 last November. Way too soon to be doom and gloom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, just because last year was unreal doesn't mean that. Yeah, I think this is pretty damn normal. What's up, Benny Kinsilla? Go get interlodged. You rocking the GoPro 12 yet? Yeah, man. I've been using the GoPro 12 the whole season. When are you going to Snow Basin? I don't know. I was going to go Friday, but I'm also kind of like, maybe I won't try to go up there. And maybe I'll go next week. So. Do you plan on upgrading to a 170? No, I do not plan on upgrading to a 170, to be honest. I think the 144 is fine. And, the 170, yeah, right now, yeah, I don't think so. Maybe when I'm old and I'm still doing van life, I could use the extra space for like a shower. But right now, I would just go with another 144. Ron Wilson with the 20. Church. Alta Bird fun. Love seeing your family in videos. Early season has been good. Pray to Euler, let it snow. Ron, thank you for the 20, man. I hope you are healing up well. What are we? Maybe 3-4 weeks post-op. So hope you're feeling well. Hopefully the pain isn't there. And thank you for the 20, my friend. Say some pow for the boy, dogs. Jeez, you guys got to come out here, man. You and Sammy C got to come out to Utah this year. We got plenty of room here. You can stay. We can ski Alto, the Bird, Park City, you name it, dude. It'd be like old times, dude. Revelstoke has the late opening. I saw that. What should be the first trick someone who's never done tricks before learns? Probably just like a simple like safety grab or just jumping. Make sure you can jump. Honestly, I think learning how to ski switch is a good skill to have because then you could kind of go into 180s. But yeah, learn how to just jump, get comfortable in the air. What do you do for a living? I do this, what you see right here. I make YouTube videos. So I went full-time last October. So this will be the start of my second year full-time on YouTube. So I do not have a day job anymore. Don't take the hate from anyone, you're the GOAT. Oh, man. Would you rather a season with frequent smaller storms or infrequent massive? Frequent smaller storms for sure. I would rather have 6-inch storms every day than like, yeah, the problem with infrequent massive dumps is nothing's open. That's like the Tahoe curse. It's like, I would rather have 6 inches of Utah storms like every day rather than like a 3-foot, storm. You just can't ski it. It's just too hard. So. I packed almost 1,000 pounds of meat for Tombstone. The restaurant will open soon. 1,000 pounds of meat sounds sus. What's up, Nat Cat? Hitting Snow Basin tomorrow, Friday, then heading to Georgia for work for 2 weeks. Hoping to come back to a fairly open mountain. Nice, Drew. That'll probably be a good time. Be coming back just before Christmas, before the holiday rush shows up, but hopefully with some storms. It even looks that even after this big storm cycle, like the next sort of end of the next week, there should be like another smaller system. I don't know. But yeah, I think December could be pretty big. But again, I'm just totally guessing. What's your favorite soccer team? I don't even know a soccer team name, to be honest. Gotta bounce off the channel. I've been living on these opening days. So much stuff watching this stuff you put out. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Have a good night, my friend. Thanks for being here. When you coming to ski Norway, Lucas? When you coming to Norway to ski? I don't know, man. Are you coming to Basin this year? I will definitely be at Snow Basin at some point this year, yes. The Dahu boots are a Swiss boot with an inner boot and an exoskeleton. So there's a liner, an inner boot, and an exoskeleton, if I'm understanding that right. Dude, I went to Mammoth last week and tried making my own video. Inspired by you, of course. It was so much work, mad respect. I felt silly getting all the B-roll shots. Going to Mammoth soon. No plans to go to Mammoth, but I think as soon as conditions get really good, I could see myself ripping out there. But nice, man. You just got to own it, man. You got to set that camera up. You got to walk past it, you know. Everyone's going to be looking at you and all that stuff, but you just got to own it. Just did 63,000 of vertical at BC today. That's a ton of vertical, man. I don't even think I've skied 63K all year. John, Grapple Gang with the 5. Here's a 5. Hope you're well. Let's see if you can better big numbers and come on Friday. Maybe we'll catch some turns. I know, dude. That's what we've been talking about, man. Should be pretty gnarly. I'm thinking we'll see, like, I don't know. They're saying 35, maybe 40, maybe 50. But thank you for the 5, man. We were just talking, how can I get like an Alta pass or an Alta Bird pass, dude? That's what I need. This is the problem. It's like, man, it's getting good. And even right now, like, Alta's good skiing. I'm like, shit, I can't go to Park City again and just ski Kokopelli. So I'm like, man, it really would be nice if I could get some stuff in Little Cottonwood. So your skiing videos are epic, man. Been following you for a while now. Thank you, Brian. Brian or Bryce? Brian. But thank you for the 5, John. Appreciate that. What's up, Xander? Did you play any sports in high school? I played hockey and lacrosse. Those are like my sports that I played really my whole life. Time to walk. Otis, thanks and safe travels. See you, Joe. Thanks for being here. I've only been to Tahoe and Mammoth. Is there any major difference between Cali and Utah? I would say from a resort perspective, California has some of the sickest terrain that I've like ever seen. You know, very sick terrain. There's just no comparison to the Utah and Colorado snow quality. To be honest, the snow in Mammoth is at least not that bad. I just think Tahoe snow just is so hit or miss. That's what I would say. I think that the terrain in California is sick. There's no doubt about it. Gnarly cliffs, sick lines. Just the one struggle, in my opinion, is the snow quality. And again, it's one of those that you have to ski it to believe it. Like when you see your first, you know, shot of Utah Powell, you're like, okay. You ever ski the East Coast? No, I have not. Whose birthday is it? Ron's? And Regina's? From your experiences, having a travel trailer is more common to camp with near ski resorts compared to... I think so. I think having a trailer would be, honestly, would be a nightmare for winter stuff. I just think trying to pull a trailer up mountain roads, going down mountain roads, trying to park it at ski resorts. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I've never used one, but the one thing I love about Luna is that she's really still the same length as a standard pickup truck. And everything is just right there, you know? So I don't know. I'm probably not the best person to talk to about it, but I think having one, you know, 2 axles, 1 vehicle, would be the way to go. I have a trip planned to Alaska. I mean, Alaska's been getting this like hammered. So I guess it all comes down to like what you can afford. If you can afford to send it up there, just go up there. There'll be plenty of Utah weekends, you know. Eric with the 19, popping corks in Central New York. Woods Valley's opening Saturday. Ready to get rowdy in the Valley, buddy. See you there. I'll see you there, man. Woods Valley opening day Saturday. I'll be there. Eric, thank you for the 1964, dude. Good to see you, my friend. I was wondering when you were gonna show up. Have you ever been heli skiing? Yeah, I have been heli skiing, and actually now I can actually announce it because I've been officially invited. But I have another CMH sponsored heli trip in March. It is different this year. It's 3 days of heli skiing rather than just 1. And we're staying right up at Kicking Horse Mountain Resort. So it's not till March, but it's going to be 3 days of heli skiing, 5-day total trip, all expense paid thing again. And I think Abe is invited, Burke Irving again, the Red Bull rider. So I don't know too much of the official roster, but I did get the official invite this week, and it's the weekend after the Stokes Run meetup. So after the meetup, I'll be flying up to Calgary and then over to Golden, and yeah, but I have been heli skiing. I've been heli skiing in Alaska, Utah, stuff like that. Trevor, for 13 months. Great work as always. Hope you're doing well. Really enjoyed the family cameos. Trevor, you are one of the originals, man. Thank you for the 13 months. The Coco Pelli shade is real but warranted. There may be some can be done about the AB pass. Dude, just let me know, dude. Like, I'm serious. I don't know what it would take. I don't know. A discount, whatever. I'd be, like, super grateful on that. But yeah, would love to yeah, man, if you're serious about that. I was looking at the Alta weekday pass, the Snowbird, you know, season pass. I'd love to have more days there. Are you planning to do any backcountry skiing? No, there'll be no backcountry skiing. That's just not my, yeah. $5. Eric gifted $5. Eric, thank you, man. Tyler, Rick, Joe, Al, and Abe Thompson, welcome to the Stoke Squad. Eric, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Thank you for the 1964 as well. Welcome, Tyler, Rick, Joe, Al, and Abe. What's up, dude? It's my first stream ever. Josiah. Do you have a car other than Luna? I do not anymore. Luna's the only car that I have. So I drive Luna to the gym. I drive Luna to the grocery store. Would you ever consider having a nice truck camper? I would, yeah. I mean, other than the van, the truck camper would be what I would go for, just because the one bummer with the van is my lack of off-road capability, to be honest. And having like a solid, you know, you obviously have a truck, so it's a lot different capability. But the thing where the van is nice is the stealth camping. Like, there's so many times where I'm sleeping, I'm not supposed to be, but I can just sort of climb in the back, and I'm not like popping up a pop-up tent or anything like that. So there's pros and cons of each, but if I didn't have the van, I think a truck camper would be a logical sort of thing. So Levi with the $4.99 for good karma for this weekend's storm and for the Elta Bird pass. Fun. Oh my god. I know, I think it goes off sale soon, so I gotta make a decision. But Leave, I think with the $4.99, my friend. Thanks for being here too, man. Stoked to have you on the video. Stoked to link up. And I'm glad I made it out alive, to be honest. What's up, Michael? Stoke Squad heli trip? That'd be sick. Maybe one day. Yeah, it's pretty rad. I'm trying to see where the... I didn't want to say anything till I got like the actual invite. But what's cool is this year, last year I went, where is it? Ryland. Last year I went sort of as a +1 with Abe. He kind of invited me. But this year I got invited directly from CMH, which is just a little bit different. It's cool. So yeah, March 15th is when I fly in, arrival in Golden. Shuttle transfer, and then basically every day 8 to 4 is heli skiing. March 16th, 17th, and 18th, and then dinner like 7:30. Yeah, we are staying at the Palliser Lodge at the base of Kicking Horse. So that's about it. CMH Purcell. So it's cool. I mean, they're covering everything, and then I asked them like what they want me to do, and they're just like whatever you want. So I'll probably just sort of try to daily vlog it again, make like a recap video, and that's kind of as far as we got. It's been pretty chill, so. And Levi, 3 months. Thank you, Levi. I want to heli someday. Heli is definitely worth it. In my opinion, and I've only helied in Alaska and Utah, but honestly, the helicopter is almost as sick as the skiing. It could be even sicker than skiing. Being in a helicopter is pretty unreal, I think. The way the thing pitches and moves, and like, then they drop you like on a cornice. It's just like, the helicopter is a very cool experience. What leg workouts do you do? Is it different than any? No, I don't do anything different for ski season. I work out year round. My workouts are basically it's all the same split. It's all the same thing. Yeah. I don't do anything specific for ski season. I just don't think that's how it works. But again, I am not a physical trainer. I have no, I work out because I like the feeling it gets me, and yeah. Just get into touring, it's just as good as heli skiing. I don't know if that's satire or not, but my mom would be petrified if I told her that I did go heli skiing. That's why you just tell her after. Like once you make it back. What kind of cars do you race? This past 2 years, I've raced a BMW M2. They're like they're sports cars. Are you mad they took Nara off YouTube? The greatest ski movie ever. Why did they take it off? What's up, Silk? Got COVID 4.5 weeks before my ski trip. Not sure if W or L. Before my ski trip. Probably a W, I would think. CMH heli sponsor coming soon. I guess this technically is a heli sponsor. What big resorts have still yet to open? I mean, a lot of stuff in British Columbia, Kicking Horse, Revelstoke, that stuff hasn't opened. I don't think anything in Tahoe has opened, has it? Unfortunately, I have been missing a lot of the videos. It's all good, man. I'm sure you are very busy. What ski should I get for Snowbird specifically on powder days? I would just get anything that's like 116 millimeter underfoot or bigger, to be honest. What ski exactly? That kind of depends on what you're looking for, but yeah, I would just get a big ski. In my opinion, don't listen to someone who's going to tell you to get like a 100. It's not big enough. Always go and sponsor, relax, and let you cook. Can't wait. Yeah, I don't even know if Abe is going. I mean, they said he was invited, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to go, you know? So, but yeah, it'd be cool. That is something to look. I'm a little bit bummed it's so late in the year. I tried to tell him, I was like, look, to be honest, a lot of the traction is really through January. Then a lot of the stuff from a YouTube perspective starts to decline. So if you're trying to sell these packages, yeah, it would maybe make sense to do it earlier, but just, you know, it's what they want. So there's a big group that are all in on electric blankets. I could see that. I guess you just got to have the power for it. I have a study guide for history test tomorrow, but Stoke Squad comes first. Oh my god. I would do unspeakable things for Klondike. Ben Chetler 120, White Walker 116. Those are good ones. The JJ 116, the Reckoner's another good one. The Revolt's a good one. Are you gonna go to Big Sky this year? I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. Armada 133. Now you know you can do in your 40 heli skiing pilot. That would be rad. How much would someone have to pay you to ski every resort in the US? Oh, man. Everything's got a price, I guess. Like in 1 year or just like over time? I don't know. Every resort, man, that would be brutal. How much of Park City will open? I have no idea, John. I mean, I wish I could help people out with this, but I have no information. I have no way of knowing. Yeah, I don't know. Mount Rose open in Tahoe. Okay. Damn, we got a snowboarder who converted to skiing. John Verone. Nice, man. What's up, Tusk? How are not scared when you do this, Ant? DPS koalas. 103. Those look sweet. I've seen those on the lift before. Do you go shorter on your wide skis? I would go longer on my wide skis, to be honest. For POW, the longer the ski is going to give you a little bit better flotation. Just copped the Reckoner 112s for my POW sticks. Nice. Yeah, the Reckoners. I think you can also get them in a 121. You coming back to Colorado when we get more snow? I don't know yet. Maybe. Would be cool. What state besides Utah should I look at for skiing? Colorado, in my opinion, would be a comparable state to Utah. Maybe like Reno. Then you could ski Tahoe. What up, Ryan? On a train at work, just wanted to pop in and say hello. Thank you, man. Hello, hello. Most CMH packages are sold out a year in advance. This is a brand marketing play and get the GOAT content. I rocked the 72s. Damn, 72s. Ever plan on coming to the Midwest? Don't really plan on it, to be honest. I was looking at the Solomon QST. I mean, that would still be a solid ski, to be honest. I mean, I'm like partly kidding, but I'm partly not. But I just feel like if you're looking at a designated Snowbird powder ski, you know, you definitely want it. You couldn't. It's not like you could get a 120 and be like, wow, I went with too big of a powder ski. I mean, will the 112 QST work? Yeah, that's a great ski. But on like really deep days, you literally could justify a 120 underfoot. So, honestly, I think you could use the Solomon 112 as like a daily up at Snowbird, to be honest. But that's a great option too. I don't want to steer you away from that. That's still a solid powder ski. What do you want from Santa this year? I want an Alta Bird Pass. Or just a Bird Pass. Or just an Alta Pass. Honestly, I don't even really care which one. There's 480 ski resorts in the US. Good luck. I'll ski all 480 in 1 year. 1 season. Watch me. Tell me I can't do it. Loki said I have to go to Florida for Christmas. Yeah, Garage Gang is in Florida. They're in Cape Coral. I'm going to Utah for Christmas and not skiing. That's kind of weird, dude. Yeah, Joe's still practicing medicine. Yeah, he works in Central New York, so he's been in New York for a while. But yeah, he's the main owner of the practice that he has. So yeah, he's not a full-time bump skier as much as he wishes he was. He's pretty close. He's close to being a full-time bump skier. That's why Glenn Plague is the GOAT. Glenn Plague is the GOAT, dude, of all people. What's up, Lojo? Hey, squad. Man again lifted is a tunnel from Snowbird to Alta. Someone fill me in. Is there a tunnel from Snowbird to Alta? Or is he talking about the tunnel that gets you over to Mineral Basin? Or is there a tunnel that gets you... I didn't think there was a tunnel, though. I thought you just skied from... I thought you just skied, like, right off the top. You go through the little gate and you're done. Top 3 resorts in Utah. Alta, Snowbird, and then anything else. I honestly feel like everything else is kind of a tie after that. I mean, you could argue the Cottonwoods are going to take all 3 spots. I really like Deer Valley. I think Deer Valley's pretty damn rad. Powder Mountain's fun. But I don't know. Alta Bird and everything else is just kind of underneath them. You like Powder Mountain? Yeah. I do like Powder Mountain. You ski the Armada ARV 116 JJ. Yes, that is one of the skis that I ski. I use that ski longer than any other ski that I've owned. So that is a ski I'll be using tomorrow. Love the ski. Wiles, what's up, man? He says you won't. I won't what? Any chance you'll visit Steamboat in January? There's always a chance, man. Steamboat's an easy trip. Joe is my dad. You should come ski with me in Purgatory next week. You should come ski with me in Utah next week. Thoughts on Crested Butte? I've never been there, but that's I heard that's one of the more gnarly places in the U.S. That guy raving about Papa John on the lift was gross. What's funny is Joe used to talk about that kid. He'd come back from open practice and say, man, this dude, Michael, I think he's from China. And I think I don't know, he's studying to become an engineer or something like that. So it was just funny. So I kind of started to put the pieces together. Is it true that Papa took him back from a season? You can. Oh my god, when we used to water ramp together and stuff, and we would throw backflips. I just remember Joe doing a backflip, and he just got stuck right at the top, and he just went right to his head into the water. Mites at Valley Meacham, Squirts at Valley Whitesboro State Football, and that's just Saturday. Damn. It's my first time skiing. I would just have fun, dude. Silk, welcome to the squad, my friend. Thank you for joining. Yeah, the tunnel, there's no tunnel that goes from Snowbird to Alta. I think the tunnel you're referring to is the tunnel that gets you from the top of the Peruvian lift over to Mineral Basin. Or you could take the tram up or Little Cloud up and get into Mineral Basin that way. But if you take Peruvian up, you got to go through the mountain and you take a little conveyor belt thing. It gets you over there. Do you have any tips making GoPro batteries work and GoPro Hero 7 not turn up instantly? Dude, my biggest tip would be leave the battery close to your body before you use it. So don't leave the battery in the camera and put it on your helmet. Don't put the battery in the camera and like leave it in your outside pocket. Honestly, take the battery, put it like, if you wear bibs or something, put it like close to your body heat so it stays warm. Then when you're about to use it, put it in, turn the camera on. A lot of times using the camera will make the battery last longer because it's staying warm. That would be my biggest thing. But honestly, a Hero 7 might just start to be sort of old and just not have very good life left in it. Rustler 9, do you have any thoughts on them? I've never considered getting them, but I know that they're they're a good ski. People who use them really like them. But yeah, I've never considered getting them. Does doing butters hurt your calves a lot? Whenever I try it hurts mine. Not really. It might just be sort of the break-in period of doing butters. But yeah, they don't. I would maybe also focus on trying to throw more with like your body. Maybe you're trying to pull too much with your calves. A lot of the motion is really like your upper body weight and like getting that lean in. So I don't know, maybe you're just trying to pull too much like with your calves. What did you do with the Stoke Kings? The Stoke Kings are in the garage downstairs. They're unmounted, so I can't use them, but I just have the board still. And they're just kind of chilling for now. Compare 100s and JJs. I mean, I guess on simple terms, I would use the JJs when there's fresh snow, you know, and it's a powder day, and I would use the 100s if you know there's no snow, you're going to be skiing more hard pack stuff. That would be a very sort of surface levels time. I would use the 116 over the 100. I guess you could, you know, if I knew I was skiing more bigger mountain stuff, even if there wasn't fresh snow, I would argue I would use the 116. So me and my buddy want to take a trip from Salt Lake to Park City for the day. Which mountain should we go to just for one day? Deer Valley or Park City? Man, just for one day. I'd maybe just do Park City on the Park City Mountain Village side. But to be honest, you could honestly really couldn't go wrong with either one. How many runs are you supposed to get in so you can say it's a ski day? Just one. Eddie with 10 gifted. That might be our first ever 10 gifted at one time. Where's my stoke button? Lojo, Kim, Adventurer, Carlo, Brandon, Garner, Brandon Z, Brandon K, Patrick D, Ronnie Hittner, Edward. Welcome to the Stoke Squad. Eddie the Yeti with the 10 gifted. Lojo, Kim, Carlo, Brandon, Garner. That's crazy. 10 gifted at once. Major W. Eddie greater than Blake. Damn, the whole chat's green now. Stoke Kingdom is building. The Stoke Squad members only ski area is on the way. Yeah, dude. We're going to make our own Stoke resort, and it's going to put like the Yellowstone Club and Wasatch Peak Ranches and all that stuff out of business. It's going to be straight up, yeah, we're taking over. Stoke Resort. But seriously, Eddie, thank you for the 10 gifted. Dakota with the 420. The weekly photograph of the battery has been sent. Wow, it's that time again. I feel like I've just been focused. I feel like the chat was moving quicker this week than it has in a while. Asking, would you prefer Powdad Alta or Jackson Hole? Probably, I don't know. I've never had a Powdad Jackson Hole, to be honest. But they would both be pretty sick. Just moved to Park City today. Nice. DJI Action 4. Nice, Silk. Got gifted last month, had to spread love. Damn, what comes around goes around. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. I'm taking a trip to Salt Lake for Christmas. How much train do you think Alta Bird will have open? I really have no idea, man. I wish I knew, but I don't know how I'm supposed to know. You'd be better off asking a ski patroller or something. But I would think I would think by then mostly everything's open. Will Park City have more terrain open without for? I have no idea. I don't know how I'm supposed to know. I mean, DC works on the mountain. He would have more information than I do, and I bet DC really doesn't even know. Like I wish I could give you guys a better answer, but I don't know. I'm not, you know. Are you gonna hit rails this season? No, I am not gonna hit rails this season. What's the most vert you've gotten in one day? That's a good question. I don't really know. I think since I've tracked stuff, I mean, I think I've gotten close to like 20,000 in one day. But you guys got to understand, I don't ski as much as, you know, I don't really ski that much during the day. I'm just filming, setting up the cameras, you know, that's the focus for me. So I don't, I mean, Levi could probably tell you, Levi could have probably done twice the amount of runs that we did in the time that we did 4. You know, every time I start a lift, I got to take my GoPro off my helmet, make sure have hemisphere exposure right. Like, you know, I'm not ripping like, yeah, people. I don't know. Is the best way to enjoy your GoPro Max footage after editing on a computer or my phone? It is kind of awkward. I think a computer is always a better way to enjoy any sort of video, to be honest, but you're doing a lot better keeping up with the chat. Nice. So stoked to finally be skiing this week. Congrats, Owen. When's the next time you'll be at Vail this season? And Whistler. I really don't know. Whistler could potentially be February if I make it up there. What are you listening to on your headphones? I'm listening to some Audio Slave. Lewis the Weatherman Cantina. I see you ski at 185. I don't think it's long at all. I don't know what size chart you looked at, but I think I could ride a 192, to be honest. I think the 185 is kind of short. But there's no issue riding switch. The bigger issue is that I'm just mounted more, I'm mounted 6 back from center. So I'm just not really mounted in a spot to ski switch efficiently, but I think 185 is pretty average for a 5'10" guy. But yeah, like my new 116s I got, I think I'm going to give those to Joe and pick up the 192s. Currently, no matter how much snow we get, the current scheduled lift openings will not be pushed forward. Silverlode and Bonanza are the next open on Park City side. Three Kings in Town will be opening on second week of December. Other good news, Tombstone's gearbox is not destroyed. It should be opening soon. There you go. that's good information. I couldn't tell you that. Gonna be my Stokes Westlakes out there next week. Nice, Micah. Love to hear that. Do you think lift chairmen have the ability to pull the invisible triangle on a pull through as most do? I don't even know what that means. When are you gonna use the video game angle again? Maybe this weekend. That's such a good angle. It's just, man, that's the hardest one to ski with. Do you prefer to record in 4K or shoot in 1080? Before I filmed in 1080 and exported in 4K. Now I shoot everything in 4K. I shoot everything in 4K 24. I do all my B-roll in 4K 60. I edit in 4K. I export in 4K. I upload in 4K. Everything's 4K. Jacksonville's the best mountain on the planet. Cap. I just edit everything on my phone. I'm just kidding. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. All right, guys. At this point in the stream, Eric, tell your kids to go to bed or something. The stream is no longer rated PG. So, yeah, if you're a young kid, go to bed, do your homework or something. Because it's about to go down. This is the part of the stream where we highlight our beloved garage gang. They're located in Cape Coral, Florida. And this is the time where we allow people to kind of say what they want to say. All right? Rules are off the table. We got a small gang tonight, but we have a gang nonetheless. Dakota's showing up. Matt's showing up. Lots going on here. I feel like more items get added to the garage every week. I don't know if it's an extra crutch that got added, the electric fly swatter. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like more stuff is there. What up, Roberto? I use Starlink when I'm in the van, which is satellite internet. Hotspot just doesn't work, and there's only so much room, so much bandwidth. Can't remember. Do you have the GoPro Hero 12 Max or just the regular? I have the GoPro Max. Then there's the GoPro Hero 12, and then there's the Max Lens Mod 2.0. So there's not a Hero 12 Max. There's a Hero 12. Then you can get the Max Lens Mod 2.0, which I recommend doing. I would probably get the Hero 12 and the Max Lens Mod 2.0, John. Definitely saw an opening day at Elta. Nice, man. Made the vlog. This is probably the most unorganized group of people ever. The tire's so sick. Oh man, I wonder how long the tire's gonna be there. Oh yeah, we gotta get in here. The pillow is placed again. There's an incredible collection of paraphernalia. No Stoke Shotgun this week. We'll be back next week, says John. All right, I'll hold you guys to it. We better see a Stoke Shotgun next week. Or else you guys are perma-banned. What is... Wait, we gotta see what's in this bottle here. Hold on. Before we go. I can't really tell what's in that bottle. I don't know if I want to know. Damn, look at my facial expression too. Do you guys even catch that? I don't know if they did that on purpose. That's total blackmail right there, man. Look at my face, dude. What am I doing? What is that facial extension? With that pillow right there, dude? That is not a good look. That is not a good look for me. I think I just canceled myself, dude. I gotta exit out of that. I can't let anyone have any more time on that. I'm gonna have to delete this stream. This one's not archiving to the channel. Alright guys, I'm going to Snowbird opening day tomorrow. Deer Valley on Saturday. And I'll figure out what else to fill in the blank, so... If I missed your question, I'm sorry. You can send me an Instagram DM, and I will get back to you there. So thanks for hanging out for another week, and should be a pretty big storm coming in. So I love all you guys. Thank you for the continued support, and I'll see you guys Friday with Snowbird opening day. Good night.